What's up, YouTube? Stack 44 coming in with another video. 5 things we need to stop jeopardizing in 2021. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my red subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well. You get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 5 things we need to stop jeopardizing in 2021. Yes, I said jeopardizing. 2020 was the year of the awakening, and 2021 should be the year of change. And I feel like we need to stop jeopardizing things that we feel like is promised to us, because tomorrow's not promised. You got a birth date, you got a death date. And for us to change, we got to stop jeopardizing things that we use on an everyday basis for the wrong reasons. And the first thing I'm gonna say that we do on the wrong, and we got a list of 5. The first thing we jeopardize is our time. We put our time into picking up the device of the phone and strolling through it for things that don't have no production with it. Now, there's nothing wrong with having some time, some leeway, and some free time to do things. But if a phone consumes your everyday life, then you're gonna be thinking toxic. So that's why I always tell you guys: plan, purpose, program. Make sure you're doing the most with your time, because a plan must have a time, a purpose must have a time, and definitely a program have a time. So plan out your day, make a schedule. Understand you got free time, you got play time, but you want to get to that point when you can be, everything can be very smooth, which brings me my number 2 is our money. We want to make sure that we setting up boundaries and programs for us to invest our money, to put money in our 401k, to do things, have ownership, not just out here renting and surviving. We want to make sure that we work towards ownership in some type of capacity in our life, so we can be better when we own something and moving forward to do things that's going to help us be financially free later down the line. So make sure we're putting our money in good places where it's actually building, it's actually investing in somewhere. It's in your 401k. You setting up your savings. You're not throwing money out the window. Stop. Get to the point where you want to start owning something. I feel like everybody should own something, accomplish something to own, even if it's your car. Try to pay the car off to say you own it. And then same thing with renting. I talked about this in another video. I did that for 15 years. Try to get some ownership for your house to build some equity. So make sure we stop jeopardizing our money, because you can look up and you can look at something as if, let's say, an average person spending, spending $900 on rent times 60 months, and they've been there for 5 years. 60 months is 5 years. 900 times 60, 900 times 60 months is $54,000. So if you're somewhere spending an average of $900, you just gave that place $54,000. $54,000. So at the end of the day, you need to go ahead and think about what you're doing with your money and stop jeopardizing it. All right. Number 3. Your attention. You are giving your attention away to people that don't deserve your attention. That's why I said, if you have a good discernment as a man or as a woman, you know who to give your attention to, who not to give your attention to. And then that's another thing. We go out here, we're doing all this dating, and we single parents, we have children, or we're part-time parents, but our children are suffering while we're too busy worried about our dating life and our dating world. So put your attention more on your children, put your more attention on your purpose, and everything is going to run smooth if you put your attention on things that matter, not things that don't matter. Now, I'm not going to judge you if you have some times when you want to pick up the phone and check what your friends are doing and things like that. But know where to spend your attention and how to spend your attention, because your attention is who you are as a person, period. So that's my number 3. Number 4, your presence. I know presence and attention go hand in hand, but your presence. You can have your presence in the presence of like, say if you're a very educated person, why would you put yourself in the presence of uneducated people, or in an environment when people are talking about shooting and killing? And basically I'm saying, if you're a stand-up guy and you're a middle class guy, and I'm not hating on the hood, but don't go to no hood spot where you got something to lose. Go to places where people have something to lose. You don't want to go to some hood spot where people look like gangbangers and shit like that in there, and you give your presence to those type of people. Then if something go wrong, then you got nobody but blame but yourself. Put yourself in the presence of like-minded people. So make sure you do that as well. All right, my last but not least, your energy. Your energy has to be where you can vibrate off of somebody else's energy. Be in the energy of like-minded people. Like I said, you go to church, you can be in connection groups at your church to get more energy, to build up who you are as a man or a woman. Make sure you get therapy. Everybody needs it. Find a life coach, or listen to a life coach. Listen to somebody on YouTube that can just inspire you to do better. And because when you know better, you do better. So make sure your energy stay high, and don't let people bring your energy down low. And if your energy already low, you need to get therapy to see what's wrong, so you get diagnosis of why my energy is always low, or why my thoughts are not already, in a good place. So make sure your energy's on point. But make sure we stop jeopardizing these things. And I'll go over it one more time. The first thing is your time. The second thing is your money. The third thing is your attention. The fourth thing is your presence. Don't be in the presence of people that got something to lose and you got plenty to lose. And the last thing is your energy. Don't give the wrong people your energy, because they will pull you down. But at the end of the day, guys, plan, purpose, program, stack attack your life, stack up your life. And I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.